At the First Parish Church in Duxbury, the 164-year-old organ has returned from its year-long restoration project. PCN stopped in to find out what's new and improved, and we meet the man responsible for overseeing this complex endeavor.
It wasn't a miraculous moment. I just more and more became attached to the instrument and the sound that it created. So it was undeniably a wonderful instrument, and I mean, and I've enjoyed it for all these many, many years.
How unique is this organ? Are there any others like it in the area?
Right in our immediate neighborhood, no. So many have been replaced or expanded beyond recognition. The sad thing about many of these instruments, and it's partly what motivated me to see through this restoration process before I retire. The same company, the Andover Organ Company, has maintained the instrument. These folks are particularly expert at dealing with the instruments of this vintage, and they spent about 3 or 4 days at least getting all the parts in, getting the outer shell up in place. And then the next week, they brought a little less than half the pipes back, and they've been slowly putting those in and carefully voicing them pipe by pipe to make sure they all speak compatibly with their neighbors in this new acoustic, because it sounds different here than it did in the shop. We had to make adjustments to the architecture of the loft, but that was very, very carefully and thoughtfully done. All the pews had to be altered to make room for a larger footprint. The organ was about 10 feet wide when it left here. It has come back 16 feet 4 inches wide. So we altered the pew structure, but we kept intact all the original wood and just slid it back a little bit. Everything you look at all about the instrument is still the original woodwork. So all the historical features of the woodwork up here in the loft have been maintained. It looks just the way Simmons would have done it if he had been asked to build a larger instrument back in 1853. So it represents him well. And for one instrument to do what it does, it has so many different voices, so many different colors, and from soft to overpowering in an acoustic like this, that it allows the playing of music from 4 or 5 centuries, and it's not just the grand impact, but a lot of delicate voicing within. If you are centered in this space spiritually, and your mind and heart are open, it can move you.